Welcome to the Emergent Reality Network.
Please stand by for a public service announcement. Please be advised that you have been advised. Tomorrow has been cancelled due to the lack of interest. Thank you for your participation in humanity. The revolution will not be televised. This has been a recording.
Connection established. Beginning transmission.
It's coming. The freedomless, cashless, gunless, pornographic, pedophile society is coming. 250 smart city projects in progress. 800,000 children who are missing in the US each year, meaning 2,222 children per day. Lawmakers and judges who push legalizing pedophilia, and Nazis in America who prepare modern concentration camps and call them smart cities. It's coming. Smart cities are not beauties that I denigrate, nor do I flatten anything vital in them. There is no universally defined vocabulary to describe their potential pitfalls. The final product of the New World Order, and preparation for the mark of the beast. It is coming. In a fraction of a second, just as Twitter and Facebook shut down your account, they can also unauthorize your business and bank account, if they let you have any in the first place. We are constantly monitored and traced, and may be forced to integrate into the system and become saturated by the synthesis. Our personal health will become a matter of public concern, as it could potentially affect the public good. Those who disagree with the authorities will have their mental health pinpointed as the reason for their dissent, and could be forcibly medicated and monitored. Disobedience could be deemed a threat to the public, and those who resist could be held in contempt with the justification of the public good principle. We will become so heavily controlled that we forget the sequence of events that led us here, and will be relegated to knowing our place. The intensity and clarity of our thoughts could be considered a threat. We will be restricted in our daily routines, with set times for sleep and wakefulness. The authorities will also try to regulate what we are allowed to eat, including banning certain foods deemed unhealthy, and disobedience could be seen as a threat to public health. They could potentially exert severe control over what our children are allowed to read. They may even go so far as to prohibit us from having children, or they could force us to conceive children for them, only to take them away at birth. The possibilities are endless, but as a society that values freedom, it's difficult to imagine such a scenario. Have you ever known someone in prison? Ask them about the restrictions on daily activities, such as showering, eating, and interacting with other inmates. You can also watch movies set in prisons, but keep in mind that no historical prison was equipped with digital surveillance technology. Nothing in this world comes for free. The notion of smart cities and the life where everything is free, and nobody owns anything is a complete falsehood. You will become entirely reliant on the government for sustenance, and the most precious commodity of all, our freedom, will be lost. We will be all the same in pain, as pain doesn't discriminate. Under this new system, energy providers will no longer exist, as the government will be responsible for supplying and monitoring our energy consumption. They will track all digital technology within our homes, including the contents of our refrigerators. If we store any forbidden foods, the government will be aware of it. We will be required to use our microchipped ID to access public transportation, and we will receive a coupon limiting the distance we can travel, as longer distances consume more fuel and contribute to global warming. Each of us will have a carbon footprint tracking card, and the government will redefine what is and is not alright according to the regulations and the public good. Furthermore, artificial intelligence and robots will soon dominate society. Instead of prioritizing what is genuine and suitable for us, obedience will be the primary focus. Intelligence will be bullied as unappreciative and uncooperative, while those with lower abilities will be promoted, praised, and given higher positions. There will be no room for dreaming of future projects, as the government will have total control over our lives. Adding to this, we can expect an unprecedented increase in the proliferation of pornographic content. Currently, their success in bringing pornography, sex workers, onto the streets is evident. The bizarre and sexually deviant behavior we see in public is a reflection of the influence of pornography. Pornography has infiltrated every aspect of our lives, including offices, stores, national TV, cartoons, books, and schools. They are now pushing it even harder in schools without our knowledge. Parents are unaware of the explicit material their children are being exposed to in the classroom. Shocking incidents, where parents have discovered pedophile sympathetic sections or promotions of sexually explicit material in their children's books, are now daily occurrence. According to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children (NCMEC), 800,000 children are missing in the U.S. each year. That makes almost 2,222 children a day. It is huge. It is horrendous. Where do these children end up? What if children are commodity and some in higher places provide them for some people? What is the biggest crime in our society? Pedophilia. What is the moral result of sexualizing children at the age of kindergarten or right after? It desensitizes society, and pedophile criminals will no longer be considered criminals, as the culture of sexualizing children will automatically decriminalize them. No crime, no criminal. All will be considered consensual. This is a systematic push and an organized movement by the establishment to gradually shift the parameters and decriminalize the criminals at the expense of regenerating our children. There is no mercy here for children. People who sexually educate children in kindergartens don't care about children's sexuality. The only thing they care about is to pave the way for pedophiles with no need to hide. They don't care about the children's needs. They care about children getting used to being touched. This will not stand. We are anonymous. We are fed up with pedophiles, and satanic shills expect us